Hey everybody, Tanya from Shooting Star SVG back, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about 6 things that don't matter when starting your Etsy shop. So if this is your first time here, go ahead and click on like and subscribe below, as that does keep me motivated to continue making these videos so that way you can grow your business and change your life. And if you haven't already, head on over to the Facebook group where we are creating a community of like-minded individuals looking to grow their semi-passive income with digital downloads. So a lot of my videos are very interactive. Today, I just want to talk to you guys about some things that people believe are ridiculously important for their Etsy shop to be successful. And while a lot of the times this does apply to physical product creation, it does not apply to digital, okay? And so I just want to go through those things with you guys so that you understand what I am talking about, and that way you can put your focus and your time and energy on the things that really, really matter, okay? So one of the things that I talk about a lot, and this will be number 1, that does not matter, is your description. Etsy does not look at descriptions, okay? Etsy looks at titles, they look at attributes, and they look at tags. They do not look at your description. Now, Google will look at your description. So if you do a bunch of keyword stuffing in your description, it's not going to matter for Etsy. They're not going to pick that up. They're not looking at it. However, you do want to write intelligent descriptions for Google, okay? And that is very important. For Google, it matters. Etsy, not so much, okay? The second thing is the photograph space. Etsy gives us the ability to utilize 10 photos. And a lot of people say, oh, well, if you don't fill out your 10 photos, then that's a big deal. Well, that's BS, okay? In the digital world, we can only show our products so much. So what I do recommend for people is to try to stick to anywhere between 2 to 4 photos. Anything more to that, it's not going to help you, okay? It's not going to make or break it. So you want a promotional image with your mockup, something on a mockup, and maybe something about a coupon code or providing a review or some sort of informational photo, but you don't need that. So just to let you guys know, the majority of my listings on Etsy only have 1 to 2 photos, and I have not seen a difference on if I add, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The photos do not matter, okay? Same thing goes for listing videos. Etsy has not confirmed nor denied whether or not videos will boost you up, but there was a lot of buzz around it when it first came out saying that, oh, well, if you include videos in your description or in your listing, that you're going to get a boost in search results. I have not seen that happen with the listings that I've had videos on, and so if you can make them easily, great. If not, it's not a huge deal, okay? The other one is tag space. So there's a fallacy out there that you need to use all 13 tags. That's baloney, okay? So don't create this sense of madness around trying to create 13 tags if you just don't have 13 things to describe what your product actually is, okay? If you're using 6 or 7 tags and they accurately describe what you're selling, then you don't have to bother with the rest. Keep in mind the tag space is there, and the more tags that you have and you're utilizing by putting in keywords, the more likely that you'll be found in search results. And so that's why the tag space is so important. Utilize your tag space to your advantage, okay? And that kind of ties into the multi-word tags. So if you have a listing that is, I'm just going to use physical products for this, but like silver sterling necklace, which is way too big for the 20 tags or the 20 character limit of the tags, you can break that out into 2 tags and Etsy's going to see that just the same. I always recommend that whatever your target keyword is, you want to put that in as your first tag. So if you're selling a Father's Day SVG, I guess that's on the mind since I'm working on those, you want that as the first tag of your listing. But you don't have to repeat SVG throughout any of the rest of the tag space, or father or day, because it's already there. And so repeating and repetition is not needed. And if you go look at the video I posted on how to use Etsy stats, I just threw a bunch of words into some tags that were showing up in the Etsy stats that were being searched for when people were finding my listing, okay? And so that's how you can utilize that. You only need multi-word tags if you're trying to specifically describe something. And as I've said before, you want to make sure whatever keywords you're targeting that you are including those for very specific searches, because people come on Etsy with a purpose and they're not always searching very broadly. Sometimes they'll search broadly and then niche down depending on what they're looking for. But for the most part, people are coming there with a purpose and they already know what they want to purchase and have that set in their minds, okay? And the next thing I want to talk about is clicks and favorites. This is killing you guys. I hate seeing this in these groups on Facebook and everywhere else. I don't post my shop link in a lot of places for a reason. I don't want a bunch of people going to my shop and hanging out there and then not buying anything, because that's going to say, oh, well, 100 people went and visited Tanya's shop today, but only one person bought. Well, really, out of those 100 people, 90 of them were going to look at it because I posted my link somewhere, and I'm not converting those people. So if your conversion rate is low, it could be because you are posting your link in places that you don't need to, and then you're getting all this false traffic, and Etsy's saying, well, this person must not have good products because all these people are coming to see their shop and nobody's buying anything. So the clicks and the favorites need to be worthwhile. So don't just go out and have a bunch of go click and favorite for favorite or whatever the heck it is, hearts for hearts or whatever the heck, because it's just going to hurt you in the long run. You don't want that false traffic, okay? It's just not something that's going to work out, and you just don't want to do it. Don't do it, please. And then the last thing I want to talk about, which I talked about in another video, and I'll post that up above, is SEO takes effect in about 10 minutes. It does not take 30 days. So you want to make sure that your SEO is accurate. Apply what I just talked about in this video. And that's really all I have to cover. If you guys have any questions about what I just talked about, feel free to drop a comment in the comments box below, or head on over to the Facebook group where we are creating a community of like-minded individuals looking to grow their semi-passive income with digital downloads. And as always, if you got something out of this video, please click on like and subscribe below, as that does keep me motivated to continue making these videos so that way you can grow your business and change your life. I will catch you all on the next video. Have a great day.